Are we live?
I think we're live. Holy smokes, where'd you get that hat?
You like this hat? Shout
You
out Porter. I also have another prop
got
that
another
I
prop.
bought. Not really a prop, but I went on the NEFL shop.com.
Okay.
A couple weeks ago, we mentioned a player, and I didn't know who
Oh,
the fuck we were talking about. I still don't completely know, but
but
I know now. Mr. Anderson,
you gotta fix that. Put some respect on that thing.
thank you for this signed jersey. I ordered this. Get this on the NEFLshop.com or Drake It Tire. It has a couple copies left of Mr. Anderson's jersey, Most Wanted edition.
But it's like when you go to the garden inside the pro shop, buy it from there. That's what these things are going for. Right. This isn't like a Dick's Sporting Goods $100 jersey. This is like
No, fully
game
stitched.
worn.
Yeah,
fully
cost
stitched.
me a fucking pretty penny. So
Yeah.
I had to put some respect on his name. I
Yeah.
didn't know who he was, and now I know.
Fair enough.
What episode are we on?
In total, since we've been doing this doesn't count that crazy stint we did with those guys at Ice Media.
Those crooks.
Yeah.
How about they stole all their money?
And equipment.
Yeah.
So, but anyway,
that's a sensitive subject.
Yeah. So this is in total. We're on episode 23 of Flag Football tonight. So cheers to that. 23 consecutive episodes. We haven't missed one in 2 seasons. You know what I mean? It's we've been through a lot to get this show to where it's at. So shout out to the
COVID, the flu.
Yeah.
You had that weird little STD thing going
on. Holy shit.
You had something, you know, you had to get in. You had something going on, you know. You were out of the country.
In Vegas.
You had to get out of town, but you made the episode. You made the episode.
And shout out to none other than Drake It Tire.
We'd like to give a quick shout out to Drake It Tire,
the official non-sponsor of the show. Go on down, get yourself a free oil change. That's right, I said it, free for only $40 at Drake It Tire. Local, bunch of great guys over there. Tell them Patty Ice and Howe sent you, and that'll ring up to a total of $40 for your.
Honestly, nowadays $40 for an oil change
probably a steal, right?
Isn't bad.
Yeah, but you got to wait in that line in the back of the building.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you go to those other places, they just fucking ring real quick, fucking get you in and out of there.
You'll get a $40 oil change, but they won't change oil, and they'll take it.
It'll be bad again.
We can't badmouth them because they sponsored this episode. So moving on. What are we starting with, Patty?
I say we go over the week five, the Rain Bowl. You know what I mean? We played in. What'd you say?
Oh yeah, we got them late, so we won it.
Okay, yeah. Let's go over player of the week real quick, or do you want to?
Were we able to get them in on the graphic roll?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, even better. All right, so let's do that. Player of the week.
Comment section is live tonight.
I can't even reply to that comment.
Comment section is live tonight. Oh shit,
that's just not very nice.
I lost every thought that I was gonna think about.
Who says that to another person? Who says that to another human being?
I don't know who it is. It's a burner account.
I know damn well who it is, and you also know who it is.
And also Danny Cruz, that's right. We absolutely could not mess up the seats 2 weeks in a row. Producers, owners of the show were all over us last week. We really butchered that.
Right. This hat is blue actually. It's just we're having some
camera issues.
Yeah, it's blue.
Yeah.
Just the way it reflects off.
And this shirt's actually blue as well.
Right. Okay, player of the week. So let's start with the skill player of the week.
Andrew Duval, welcome back to the show. You know what I mean?
This is his second time he's won something this year, right?
Yeah, it is. This week he went off 2 receptions, 2 touchdowns, an extra point. He rushed the ball 7 times, and 4 of those ended up being a touchdown, 4 rushing touchdowns. He had 4 tackles, and what's that last one stand for?
Pass deflection.
Okay.
Yeah.
So once again, Andrew Duval was absolutely all over the place. It's even more impressive this week he was able to get it done in those kind of conditions.
Right.
It looked like he could still beat me in a race backpedaling out there in the rain.
Yeah. It's kind of insane how good he is at football. And like I said it the first time he won, it's just, you almost get like desensitized to how good he is at football. You're like, oh yeah, he had fucking 5 touchdowns, 4 picks. You're like, oh, whatever. You know what I mean? Like it's almost you get accustomed to greatness. So
Yeah.
congrats to Duval on another great week, and congrats to the Greek gods. They're rolling back on track.
Yeah.
Um,
Impressive.
what are they 4-1 now? 4-1,
Yep.
yeah.
They got one loss. It was a close game to
Risley.
Risley's, right?
Yep.
Risley. So shout out to Duval. Another killer week. And then we got a new guy on the show here. QB of the week, Kyle Gora. And I love to see this. I have a feeling this won't be the first time that he's featured on this segment here.
Definitely not.
You know what I mean? So, what do you think as a quarterback? You know what I mean? What are you seeing in his play so far?
I think going into this year, he had all the intangibles to play quarterback. Like, I don't even want to say play quarterback. He was a great quarterback. He just had to make that transition into playing flag football. And he had one session under his belt with Wolfpack last year. And I think that's all he really needed, you know what I mean, to switch from, because it's different. Flag is much different than regular
There was a
football.
lot of good players on that Wolfpack team
Yeah.
too to kind of help him.
Yeah,
show him
exactly. So now I think that he got like a couple real sessions of flag in. He could take everything he knows as quarterback, and he's balling out, dude.
Yeah.
4-1 Guardians. They fucking beat the bag out of Whiskey Boys this week, and I'm pretty sure I had this being a close game, and it wasn't. I mean, he balled out on, you know what I mean, and he won Player of the Week, so he's up there in MVP talks.
Has your bookie been slamming on your door every week this week? Or every day this week? Because I think our picks this week were a lot worse than the fucking week.
All that money I won, I lost it, and then some.
and more.
Yeah, I had to block my bookie on
Hell yeah.
Snapchat, everything, fucking Instagram. You know, he's looking for me.
Hell yeah. We got my boy Stats in here this week. You know, we're coming back Saturday. You know that. We're coming back. But yeah, so those are the players of the week. We do have our special guest pulling up here pretty shortly. I originally gave him the wrong address. That's why.
I love that.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
That
Just want to
shit
keep him on his toes.
Only flags versus BBL. If he doesn't stun or Howe, then this episode is a no. There will be a wrestling match at the end of this episode, as promised. So yeah. What do we got for, and congrats to Player of the Week. What do we got for a recap, Patty? What went down this week? Anything?
I mean, let's just talk about the conditions real quick. I mean, that was honestly, it was kind of fun to play. Obviously, you know, not that fun, but like at the same time, it wasn't crazy windy. It wasn't freezing out. So now that it's over with, those games are always those weeks are kind of fun in a way. You know what I mean? Obviously, we hope for some spring weather coming up, but it was really tough to play. I mean, we saw a lot of dropped passes by all the teams. We saw quarterbacks making horrible throws, losing the ball. You know what I mean? A lot of fumbles this week. I saw a lot of physical football this week. It kind of looked like, I don't know, it looked like the league turned it up this week. It looked physical out there this week to me.
It was definitely fun. I mean, I was reffing from 8 a.m. and then had a game at 1 p.m. So that sucked, but it was cool, like you said, to see teams had to change their play style. You know what I mean? It was a way different style of football this week in comparison to other weeks, you know? And the teams that adjusted properly won, and the teams that didn't lost. You know what I mean? You believe it or not, really, you can't go into a game when the weather is that drastic and just think you're going to do the same thing and it's just going to have the same results.
You have to be able to scheme in this league. You know what I mean?
I think that's the biggest, not even just weather. But that was my point. But I think that's the problem that I think a lot of teams have is they just show up and just kind of wing it. And I get it's flag, so you know, obviously you don't have to go in with a huge game plan. Some people just play flag to fucking have fun. But if you want to win, honestly, at this point in this league, it's not.
You got to prepare throughout the week.
You really have
to show up on Sunday. You got to have a game plan with the boys. Guys got to be communicating in the chat. Because it's different. Everybody plays different in this league. You know what I mean? So you do have to adjust to who, you know, the players that you're playing. There's a lot of great talent in this league. So, you know, it's different every week. Could be playing a big guy like Chad where he goes up and he's able to get it, or you could be playing, you know, a fast guy like JJ or Deuce or all those guys or Cheeks, you know, where these guys that can just kill you with speed.
One thing might work one week and the next week, you know what I mean? So That's where the league's gotten to. It's gotten competitive. You can't wing it
You
anymore.
gotta have that deep football
You know what I mean?
playbook.
Or you can, but you're not gonna.
You're
do
just
it.
gonna be 0-5. You'll be 0-5.
People take this
You guys
serious.
won't be having fun.
Exactly, because it's never fun when you're losing.
No.
Yes, Cho, we are still undefeated.
Yes, sir, Cho.
5-0 so far. Okay, so week one, game one was Whiskey Boys versus Guardians. I was lucky enough to ref this game.
Spreads right here as well.
Oh, do we really want to? Do we want to really go
What
in
do we
that?
got here?
Okay, all right. Well, not so bad. Yeah, I'll take this one. I'll mark.
So what? I had Guardians by 8. You had them by.
Yeah. So game one, final score was 59-20 Guardians over Whiskey Boys. Me and Patrick both had the Guardians winning. So what did we say? We said 3 points. 1 point for correct.
It should be on the other page, actually. I think you're.
Oh, okay. So we got no, it's not, but I do remember.
Gone forever.
It's 1 point for correct answer. 2 points within 5. 3 points within. 2 points within 10. 3 points within 5, and 5 points for the perfect score. We had a perfect score last week.
Last week, yeah, you did. Do you remember the game? Which
It
one?
was the first game. I think it was the Honey Badgers game. I'm not positive.
All right.
Okay. So
you were closer this one.
But I wasn't. Neither of us were
Neither
within 10
points.
Yep. So we both get a point for that one.
I thought we get nothing for that.
No, we got the right team.
Oh, all right. Okay.
What do you think about this now? Moving forward, Guardians 4-1, Whiskey Boys 1-4.
Guardians just keep on rolling. You know what I mean? I think some teams might, they're kind of waiting for them to, stop winning all these games or whatever. Maybe come back to, neutral ground a little bit. I don't really know what I'm trying to say here. The Guardians are just fucking rolling still, though. 4-1.
Yeah.
Gotta keep respect on their name.
You do. And Whiskey Boys, it's time to prep for the play-in. Just kidding. Can we say that officially? A team with 4 losses, you need a lot to happen.
You gotta start.
Yeah. Last session, I think one team got in with 5 wins, and it was. I'm
gonna get Jay real
okay.
quick.
I think one team got in to the playoffs with 5 wins, but to be honest, in order for you to get in the playoffs, I would say you need at least 6 wins to be comfortable. 9-week season. I think that if you're on the cusp, maybe 1 or 2 5-win teams will get in, but you need 6 wins to make it comfortable. Unfortunately for the Whiskey Boys, they're gonna have to pretty much win out just to even have a chance. Guardians are in good control of that. Next game we had was Prime Time versus Demon Time. I'm gonna be honest, I thought this was, looking at me and Patrick's scores, we didn't expect Riley Cody, and I think it was Jay was missing for them, and they still got it done with. Oh God, I knew I smelled scum. I think we knew we did. Did we know that Riley Cody wasn't showing up to prime time?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they still got it done. We're gonna take a quick 10-second intermission
We'll
while we
reshuffle
reshuffle everyone in here.
I'm in
Oh,
on
nuts.
So we actually don't need these, by the way.
We don't. I'm gonna keep mine on. I like the aesthetics of it.
Yeah.
All right. How's the camera look? everyone
Let
in
me
here?
check the Discord. Yeah, we're pretty in there. I think this is as good as it's gonna get, right?
You actually brought high noon. I was just. You didn't have to bring them, bro. All right. Well,
So I had to fight a bear to get them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're well oiled for this episode. We just basically, just to catch you guys up where we were at, we had Prime Time and Demon Time, is where we're at so far in the episode. So, as I was saying, Prime Time missing a couple guys. Me and Patrick had them plus 15. I had Prime Time by 15, and he had Prime Time by 12. This was assuming everyone was there. I mean, we were right, but
Prime Time still wins by 4. That's super concerning.
for who though? Is it more concerning for the
For
league,
Demon
or is
Time,
it for
that's-
Demon Time?
That's huge for prime time. That's awesome to be able to be missing your starting quarterback. And were they missing more or just
Yeah.
Riley?
They're missing.
So to be missing some key pieces and still win says a lot about your team in a draft league. To be able to win with missing pieces like that.
I agree. Demon Time.
Oh man, I see
Get ready for the plan.
I see they're making some changes as far as like I see multiple quarterbacks behind center now. You know what I mean?
Right.
I seen Haverty getting some snaps, so they're gonna have to try to continue to figure out what's gonna work if they're gonna make a run.
Is it still time to? Is there still an opportunity to sell that franchise?
I got
Buddy, unload everything you got on that franchise.
Yeah. What is that franchise worth right now?
They're
A washer machine?
it's not great.
I wouldn't trade my washer for it.
No, it's inflated. A good washer machine is.
Yeah, seriously.
Hard to
I can't
come by
find them.
nowadays. I mean, you could even scrap the washer and just make money off the metal.
Yeah. Well.
Right.
Yeah. True. Very true. All right. So we're gonna give you prime time is gonna. You were within. Technically, you were within 10. So you get
Celtics
2.
gain the lead too.
I
up
get
3.
1. All right. Next game. We got, what the hell is this? Primetime plus GG. Oh, I put primetime twice. We both said Greek gods here. Okay. All right. Next game was Greek gods versus Dream Killers. What did you see here, Pat?
It's tough because obviously with the rain, I wasn't there all day at the field. But Greek gods, obviously Duval did his thing. You know what I mean? He does what he does. So he had a huge game. He was player of the week this week, and the Greek gods continue to roll. And they it looks like they beat Dream Killers pretty convincingly here. Nothing too crazy, I guess, but multiple scores.
Kid sucks.
Yeah, Jay, let's have you talk about this since you've been getting carried by Duval for a couple years now. What's his talent like?
He's all right. Can make a few plays here and there. No, I mean he's one of those guys that can change the game. He's just realistically, I hate to say put it like that, but a security blanket. I mean, you could throw any type of ball to him, and majority of the time he's not going to let someone pick it off, and most of the time he's going to go up and get it himself. So it's one of those guys that definitely is a quarterback's friend, and he obviously makes me better and makes our team better, and he makes Greek gods a team to fear because offensively, defensively, kid's an animal out there. So
Yeah,
he is.
well said.
He is.
Jacob, I saw him make some really bad throws this week in the rain. I will say.
We'll get to those a little bit later.
Jacob, he had a couple bad ones this week.
I think we all
a lot
did,
of great
except
throws.
maybe Jay.
no, I had some bad throws.
But
I got bailed out by Sarun not being able to catch the ball, and
is that a dig at him because you guys played and lost in the championship together last year?
no, he was joking saying that he didn't care if he won or lost this week. He just wanted to pick
He
them
had
up.
one too. You threw to him.
He had 2. He had a conversion, and then he had another one on a deep ball that he could have went up and got, but he dropped both of them. So
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, you get bailed out a lot.
yeah, he's in the sophomore slump. I mean, he's used to the ball hitting him right in the hands. So now when he has to jump or stretch for it, it's a lot harder for him. I get it though.
Wow. Shots fired.
Yeah, so I had Greek gods by 16. They won by 22, so I just missed within 5. You
That's
had
pretty good.
16 too, so me and you both got 2 points for that one. All right, we'll take that. Patty's got me beat slightly right now by a point.
That's nothing. It's early.
Next game, oh my God, what were you even thinking? That's all I'm gonna say. What were you thinking?
Oh God, it's time
Yeah.
to fucking
So
sell.
this was fucking. I ref this game. This one was bad.
What happened? I didn't see a second of this game.
This was 6-on-5, and it was just
Oh.
not good.
Well, I mean,
It's this Hustlers team. I'm starting to buy in though. I know they played against 5 guys.
who were
but,
the 5 that showed up for Nor'easters?
Lamar, Mark Perry, Booton, a couple other people I'm not sure about. I can't remember. But
Yeah.
shout out to the
That's a
5.
good thing.
Yeah, shout out to the 5 guys that did show up, dude.
I know that's tough.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just that's fucking gotta be tough when you're 0-4 going to a rainy game. No, I'm not even saying it like an asshole. I'm just
No, I'm not. I'm not
0-4 showing up to a rainy game, and then all of a sudden people no call, no show, and it's
Yeah,
like, oh,
that's
this is sick.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of a preview of what their issue has been. Maybe it's the other guys that didn't show up don't have the heart, and that's why they're 0-4. They're not buying into the program, so those
Is that
other
a
guys.
captain issue?
I don't know. I mean, he drafted the team, but
Can't make people show up.
right, can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
Yeah.
You know.
And my bet that I put in week 2 that they don't win a game is fucking. They're offering me an early cash out, and it's a large sum of money. It's a large sum of money.
Are you
dude.
so are you gonna take that?
Oh,
The banker's calling, and Howie
Yeah.
Mandel is asking deal or no
I'm saying
deal.
no deal, dude. And they're offering me plus somewhere in the 6-figure range.
Wow.
Yeah,
What a payout.
yeah. But Hustlers 2-3. Nor'easters go to 0-5. Getting ready for that play-in tournament. So,
Yeah.
all right. Candy TDM. Oh wait, you had Nor'easters by 6 points.
I didn't know they were gonna
give you-
have 4.5 show up this
We're
week.
gonna give you a 0 for that.
Who's the half?
Just kidding.
I had Hustlers only by 2, so I only get 1 point. But we thought,
That's big. That's gonna be big in a week like this.
yeah. So now we're tied up.
Who's the half, and why is it Derek?
All right.
Derek's a great flag puller. I'll give him that.
Yeah, no, he is. He's a good flag puller. He's a pretty
He's
solid
having a
player.
bad captain's year though. But anyway,
Again, he's having a bad captain year again.
you need the playoffs every year. You gotta,
That's
that's like
something.
that's you keep a job in the NEFL if you can do that.
If you
You can bring your team as a coach or an owner into the playoffs every year. You'll stick around the league for a while.
Yeah.
There'll be a job for him somewhere. But after this year, he's getting fired. Candy versus TDM. What do we see here, guys?
TD Mafia. I thought KND was gonna win this game, honestly.
I thought so too, to be real. But
This is like the Royals versus the Orioles.
At what point in the baseball season?
October.
145 games in.
October when they're playing in someone's backyard because they didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah. I don't know about this. We both had Candy winning, which was wrong. I had them by 2. You had them by 2. They lost by 13. That's tough because I felt like they had some momentum after last week, and that was a game to really string together a couple wins against a winless TD Mafia, and they just didn't get it done. It's giving up 60 points to an offense that hadn't really shown much this year is
it's not
concerning.
Yep.
TD Mafia, though, on the other hand,
Big win.
finally, got back into the winning column since last year, and they look good. So, are they a team that can make the playoffs at this point or no?
Good luck to them. But I think they'll be in the play-in.
Yeah.
Both these teams playing.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't even let K&D in, but yeah.
Not much respect for K&D. We're moving on.
They're not allowed to ride this ride.
We both got a goose egg for that one. So this was, all right. I'm 4-1. You're
4-1 still?
Yeah.
Holy smokes!
Yeah.
buddy.
Hustlers, Greek Gods, Primetime, and Guardians.
That's actually fucking pretty good.
Just the spread was well. We'll see what happens up here because I
Was
think
there good throwing in the K&D touchdown mafia game?
I
It
didn't
wasn't
even,
there.
wasn't
Good
able
throw.
to
I was
catch-
reffing on the other side, but
I
I'm
wasn't able to
guessing
catch
if
that one.
this is a combined 107
60
points.
Yeah. It's either a lot of missed flagpoles or somebody's fucking chucking that ball around.
Yeah.
Good throwing.
So, oh shit, next game. What do we got here? Look at what we got. We got only flags. We got the captain right here versus Bad Boys, your boy Yogi and crew.
What
So,
happened here, Jay? Take us through this one.
I think we got off to a good start execution-wise. Got a few stops early in the game, and then it's
Such a fucking politician, dude.
it's just
It's a
about hard
broken
after that.
record.
I think we stuck with it and kept playing football, and I think for them with the weather and everything, when you get down and then you're in that weather, it's just hard to really rally the troops because you're fucking miserable out there. You're losing by 2 scores, and everything seems doomed. But it was a closer game in the first half than what led on to be. They started getting physical out in the second half, but just about execution. They had a lot of drops. Obviously, the weather. I mean, we did too, but when you're trying to come back from that, it's hard to keep building when you keep having plays that guys are dropping the ball, and it was a big pick six at right before the half, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And a fumble for 6 on a wacky backward pass that they forgot that there was
Would they
last
tip it?
fumble.
Oh, just throw
No,
it backwards,
just drop the double pass,
and that's a fumble.
and he just didn't pick it up.
Oh,
Ran in for
no.
the end zone. But that's just.
I heard someone almost got stabbed in the sideline for that.
Is that
They
true?
were in trouble.
Yeah, the teammates were beefing there. They were mad.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
Locker room issues for bad boys, but
Oh no,
That's
not good timing
Are
for
you
them.
spreading rumors right now?
He heard it.
just telling the people what they need to know.
Telling the people what he needs to know.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys move on to 5-0. Bad boys. I don't know.
What
how
are
to
they?
feel.
3-2 right now.
3-2. I don't know what to think about them yet.
Who's their other loss to? Is it Risley?
No, it's 2 Guardians.
Guardians.
Oh,
So we'll see. I mean, they have to play. I think they have to play. No, they already. Are they in that? No, they're not in that division. So, they don't have to play Risley.
Dome says Huday's better than Only Flags.
Yeah. What's the score say, buddy?
He's not sold on that. I had only. Oh, did we skip this game?
Did we skip one?
Yeah, we skipped this game.
Which one?
No, you probably just didn't write it down.
No, we did. We skipped this one, or we didn't write this one down. So we apologize.
I think you said 18 and Patty said 14. Both
Sounds about right.
only flags.
Okay, we'll call it a wash on that one.
Yeah,
we
'cause
won't
we-
give it. We don't have it in writing.
It would have been
Houday,
1 point each, anyways.
I'm surprised about bad boys though, honestly.
I am too. They
After
were
playing
number
them,
one.
are you saying that they were you expected more out of them?
Yeah. Defensively, they were just very easy to get out of position. I mean, I ran like 3 plays the whole game, and it was just they adjusted a little bit second half, but just a game of adjustments. I don't know. I expected it to be like the dirty squad defense, if not better, but I feel like they're not as locked in as that team was defensively. I don't know if we just caught them on a bad day, but I saw their game against Guardians too, and they just don't seem like the defense I expected, especially after seeing Dirty Squad, and then you see this team. It looks like they have better bodies out there, but not what I expected.
Still trying to find their identity. I don't know what it is. I think they have leadership. House, Yogi are leaders. Vance, obviously, but I don't know what it is with that team, man. Not like they're even in a bad spot. They're 3-2, so it's not like they're.
Yeah.
It's just I think we all expected them to
Dominate
really
on
be at
defense.
like the top, echelon and dominate on defense, and we just haven't seen it. But there's plenty of time to turn that around.
Mhm.
All right, so they go to 3-2. Next game was Houday and Risley.
You took a lot of heat for this one this week, Howie.
I took a lot of heat refereeing this game.
I was able to catch a good amount of it, and it was a really entertaining game to watch from the sidelines. Like both teams brought it, and it was back and forth a lot of the way. So it was a pretty entertaining game to watch.
Yeah, it was. And I don't think this really showed a good or a bad for either team. In the sense, Houday didn't have their first 2 quarterbacks, Hoseby or Ricky. They had Thomas White, and he played great. But Risley's, at the end of the day, they were pretty full, and they got it done. So I don't think it really says that. It doesn't really show me much about either team. The only thing it shows me is that there's potential that Risley is going to go undefeated in the regular season with who they have left. Are you buying that?
Who do they have?
I want to say it's Dream Killers. Who else is in that division?
I think it was,
They
was it
haven't played yet.
Hustlers?
No, they're not.
I can
in that.
pull up
Wait,
their
no,
schedule
you
here.
can leave right there. I'll be able to tell. They have to play TD Mafia. They haven't played TD Mafia yet, right? So they have TD Mafia, Dream Killers, and if I look around here, I think it might be Punishers, possibly.
I think sounds right. Real quick, how many teams get buys? Is what Kyle Gore
I
wants
think
to
it's
know.
two. The top of each division get a bye.
Just the top team or top two?
No,
I think
for the
it's
play-in.
two.
Oh, he's talking play-in?
Yeah, he asked how many teams get buys from the play-in. So who makes the play-in?
How many teams skip play-in for playoff buys?
You
is
got
what
to,
he wants to know.
Kyle, be a little bit more specific. What you mean?
How many teams?
So
skip
how many
play-in
teams are
for
in the
playoff
play-in,
buys?
Tony?
I think it's
Is it-
10, right?
Well, 10
We got
through
18 this year, so
Oh, so it's is it an 8?
No, 9 teams make the playoffs, and then the winner of the play-in is the 10th team. So technically, 10 teams get into the playoffs. With the 10 seed into the 18 seed have to play in the actual play-in
Okay.
tournament, based off last year, unless they added more teams to the playoffs. I don't think they did, right?
I don't think so.
And then first seed of each
Side.
what do you call it? Conference,
Conference,
division,
yeah.
whatever, will get a bye into the regular playoffs. So Danny Cruz said they only won by 5 when he was on third string. But a lot of calls that could have went either way. You'll see them again, no issue. Yeah, I agree. Like I said, I don't think it really showed on either team. You know, both teams kind of did what they had to do. One team won, Grizzly, who they should have won, but you know who they didn't get blown out. So, I had Houde. I had
Ooh.
Houde by 3.
You did? What did I pick?
That's a 0. You had Risley by 2, so you actually get 3 points for that. That's
Let's go.
big because you're within 5 points. That's a big L for me.
Yeah.
That's a big one right
That's
there.
big.
There's a little
It's
beef
getting a little
going on.
spicy.
Getting a little spicy in the chat.
mine, yeah?
Uh,
Let it all out.
He's saying, buddy, you didn't even. Okay. All right. We'll monitor that. We'll keep an eye on that chat. Make sure nothing crazy
Wow.
happens. Brian Sarah. Shout out to Brian Sarah for the excellent commentary on this game.
He made that game fun to watch.
He sounded like
rewatched it.
a mix of Fergie and Jesus behind that camera.
And a little bit of like Bob Menery kind of.
Yeah. Yes, he did. All right. So Houde goes to 3-2. Risley goes to 5-0.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, next game. Patty, what do we see here?
Boom Boom versus Punishers, and seeing some surprising football be played by Boom Boom. They're just they had their heads down.
Ripped it.
Smells like a bucket of hot dogs.
Brian, I don't appreciate that after the compliment I gave you. I take that back. You stink at commentating. Go ahead.
Get dumped on, buddy. But I don't know. I was kind of surprised. I thought that game was going to be a lot closer, to be honest. Punishers won pretty easily, and then they actually stopped playing in the middle of the game, and they let Boom Boom score their last touchdown there.
Yeah.
So it was pretty much 53-32. Punishers literally took a knee. They just let Boom Boom score. Stopped playing. So I don't know. Looks like there's
Boom dead.
yeah.
yeah.
The franchise is done.
Yeah, I mean, I think their head coach, GM, was overrated. I think their quarterback carried them, much like a franchise we know around here in New England. Ben, get ready to learn Chinese, buddy.
He'll be in the play-in.
Get ready to learn the play-in tournament, Ben.
Yeah.
They need a miracle. They're playing you guys too, right?
Hope not.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are. They are. Yeah. Ben,
Somebody says Howe isn't real anymore. That lobster's controlling him.
I don't feel like a real person with this on my head. Yeah, that franchise is in trouble. Should
Yeah.
I buy that franchise for pennies on the dollar?
This might be the last episode of Boom Boom Athletics that we see in the league.
Yeah, I think
Because,
it's time
I
for
mean,
that.
we talked about Wooten getting fired earlier. And now I think we're going to see another GM fired this year.
Oh, you think he's on the hot seat already?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, there's been talk. Listen, people are talking. They say that before this, that it was all the quarterback that they had, which I didn't think the quarterback was that good. But
Right.
he made the team better. And I mean, now the GM, I don't know. He's not looking too good.
Howe carried us to a rip-roaring 4-6 regular season record season 2.
He was waiting for this.
Well, I don't think 4-6 is going to get you in the playoffs anymore. That's the problem.
Are they even going to win 4 games?
They better get hot. They're playing you guys. I don't see them beating you guys
They
right now.
play Howe as well.
I don't see them beating Houday.
So that
They're
means,
playing bad boys too.
do they have
must
to win
been in
out?
our division
They have
there.
to win out to make the playoffs?
I
would think so, right?
Yeah, even to have a slight chance. They could win out and still not make the playoffs.
Wow.
5-4 might not. I think a 5-4 team didn't get in last year.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it was my team actually.
Yeah, I think it was.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you guys were 5-4 last year.
Yeah, we were scratching and clawing in that.
You
fucking
guys,
game.
yeah, yep.
The best part of year's playing tourney was when Elijah did the head spin in the end zone.
Dude, I miss
That was electric.
him. He is, dude.
That was
He
electric.
always has hilarious like celebrations, like so random too. Dude.
He
fucking
busted that
hilarious.
out.
Anthony Sarno says, good time to beat only flags. And I'd like, there's kind of like a bone that I'd like to pick with that gentleman, actually, now that we talk about it. So, start of the season, he didn't want to, he was saying, I can't believe Jay took me. I didn't want to be on this team. And now he's told me on multiple occasions that he thinks you're better than me. Which he isn't wrong.
He's bought in.
But he's just, I won a championship with him. I've carried him when he was drunk out of a club before.
Literally.
I've shared moments with this man, and now he just
kicked you right to the curb.
After 4 weeks
of
flag football.
Welker went to the Broncos,
Instead of Peyton Manning as the GOAT. That's what it feels like.
Sometimes it happens.
So he's Anthony Sarno, you're dead to me. Anyway, Kyle, remember what happened with Wolfpack? Settle down, big fan. It's getting fucking spicy.
I love that.
Yeah, the comments are spicy.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you guys think about Punishers 2 and 3? Enough about Boom Boom.
It's another team I'm surprised about. I figured that they would be one of the teams to beat at this point. I thought that they had enough skill guys on offense to be able to score with good teams, and I thought that their defense was going to be able to win them some games as well, but it just doesn't seem like they've been as consistent as I thought they would be after looking at their roster in the beginning of the session.
Yeah, but you know what? I agree with that to a point, but I think we both said last week that they just got to limit turnovers. And,
that's it.
And I don't know how many turnovers there were, but I didn't see. We both picked Boom Boom in this game. Oh no, I'm sorry. I picked Boom Boom. You picked Punisher, so it looks like you're gonna beat me handily this week. And it looks like they did. They handled. You said that there was a knee at the end, so they realistically won this game by what? 3 scores?
Yeah.
And Boom Boom had everybody.
And with all due respect. Yeah, well, Gene came real late for Boom Boom, and then he immediately had a pick 6, so that's kind of tough.
Yeah, but I mean they had Dan, right?
Yeah,
Kevin.
But he's hurt. Dane's banged up. He looked like he got a little banged up in blitz on Saturday. I saw. Unfortunately, I hope he gets healthy because he looked like he was playing hurt this weekend.
Yeah. And
who threw for Punishers this week? Danny.
Yep.
Big
Interesting.
Yeah, and he outdueled Dane. Not an easy quarterback to outduel. So that says a lot about that team. 2 and 3, still in control of their season, still a playoff eligible team, but they're gonna have to keep winning games like they did. And last game of the day, was Honey Badgers versus. So you said Punishers by 2, so you get 1 because they won.
You get 1 little point there.
I get 0.
Yeah.
And
wait, how many did you get?
0.
Oh, okay.
Not my best week. 3 losses in a row there. And Honey Badgers versus BBL.
This was a fun game.
Great game.
This was a great game. Jimmy is a guy that in flag football leagues is really hard to beat, so it's always fun to get a win against him. He's definitely had the better of me in flag football, so I enjoyed this one.
Yep. All I'll say is that team is going to be fine, Honey Badgers.
Yeah.
That Jimmy had an off game, to be honest, but he's not gonna have many off games, and
No.
the rain and that weather, and they still hung around even with a bunch of turnovers. So
That felt like a game the entire time from
Yeah.
the start of the game until the finish.
Yep.
That felt like a one-score game.
Yep. So Honey Badgers goes to 2-3, but I think they're gonna be okay. I'm sold on them now, and BBL goes to 5-0.
One of
I don't
three.
know. It's gonna be a good matchup.
One
We'll
of
get
three.
into that. We'll get into that.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
get into that maybe a little bit later.
One of
Maybe
three.
after
But now I got a couple. We
Toss
got
out
some
this
fun
window.
things that we can get into now.
All right. What do we got next, Pat?
I got a little trivia for you two. A little 1v1 today.
The 1v1 trivia. All right.
Yep. I'd like the chat to get involved as well. You know, this will be run better than that first week of trivia. Second week of trivia was pretty solid. And now we're into our third week of trivia.
Okay.
So you
How
guys-
are we doing this? Are we just blurting it out, or we just tell you privately? Or
I mean,
we both
you
say
can-
our answer.
these
We're
are
gonna
kind of
whisper sweet nothings in his ear and let him put our answer.
these are kind of hard ones, realistically. We all know what you could do is you can each write it in the chat if you
We'll
want.
just both say it on 3. All right, answer.
All right. Are you guys ready for the first one? Do
Hey,
you have a
can't
drink?
look at
Does
the chat.
anybody need anything?
You can't look at the chat.
These ones I think are a little tougher.
Okay.
All right. Who won the first Super Bowl?
That's easy.
It was
On
1967.
Are you ready? I'll give you. Let me know when you're ready, and then we'll go on.
Oh, he wants to call. Look, he's calling into
This
the
is
chat.
fucking easy. Ready?
Who
One.
won the first
Say
Super
it on
Bowl
3.
ever?
Say it on 3.
1, 2, 3.
Packers.
Yeah. Packers in 1967.
Nice.
And a little
I was unsure about that one. but
a little spin
yes.
off here. Who did they beat? Does anybody know who they beat?
Yeah.
Who?
Give me the count.
Do you
I
know?
don't know who they beat.
Say it then.
The Bears.
No.
Oilers.
I
The
almost guessed
Edmonton Oilers.
I almost guessed the Houston Oilers.
Yeah,
too.
it was
It's actually a team that's around today, and they haven't relocated either.
the Redskins. I mean the Commanders.
No.
Sorry.
The episode gets shut
Yeah.
off. This one's kind
Is
of
it
tough.
an NFC team or AFC?
AFC, and they're still around. They have not
Still, yeah.
relocated.
It's gotta be the Steelers, right?
No. It's a surprising one. Like when I found this today, I was like, wow, no way were they around in 1967.
Who is it?
Kansas City Chiefs.
The Chiefs.
I can hear Rob talking. I might be wrong.
Yeah.
Rob, can you hear me?
Oh,
Oh, all right.
it's the Chiefs. Okay. All
Okay.
right. So we both get a point there. 'cause
Yep,
we
you
both
guys got the Packers correct. I don't know if anybody in the chat got that
a
one.
lot of
Oh,
people-
Chiefs! People knew it was the Chiefs. Wow, Bryce knew it was the Chiefs. Is he?
He
He's the
looked
type
at
to
it.
Google it though. Yeah.
He's like 18.
Yeah,
He doesn't
he's the type
care
to Google.
about that.
He's like, hey
He wasn't
Siri.
even thought.
He was like, hey Siri, and the thing,
Yeah.
all kinds of devices in
Yeah.
his fucking house. The
He-
light shut off.
He
Like,
thought Brady played in the first Super Bowl.
Right.
oh look, my phone Siri's literally talking to me. All right. So my next one is how many teams played in the inaugural season in 1922? How many teams were in the NFL in 1922?
Get the 3 count.
Are you good?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
8.
12.
Wrong. Both of you wrong. You want to?
I think it's lower, isn't it?
No, it's higher.
All right, just tell us.
18 teams played in 1922.
So the NFL. Wait, the NEFL in 1922 is the same size.
Yeah. So,
So
that's
we're in the
domination.
beginning
We're
stage.
on our way.
We're in
Yeah.
the beginning stages of flag football. People
We're on
are
our
gonna remember this.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a good one. This one's
I
better.
said 10.
Why is Aaron Rodgers wearing number 8? Who is retired number 12 for the Jets?
I know the answer to that.
You do?
Yeah.
Wait. Say that again.
So Aaron Rodgers got traded to the Jets, and
Yeah.
he cannot be number 12 because it's retired by the Jets.
Okay.
He's wearing number 8, but who is the retired number 12 for the Jets?
Joe
Joe
Namath.
Namath.
Yeah,
And he's wearing 8 because it's what he wore at Cal in college.
that's correct. But that only
Well,
counts
wait,
as
what
one.
is that? A
That's
brownie
correct.
point?
Yeah. But yeah, if it comes
That was
I'm
a-
gonna count that as them as well.
honestly,
That's
should
a
be a
two-part
half a
question.
point. That should be a half a point.
No.
We won't give it to him. 'cause
So
they
we're
didn't-
tied
What do you
up.
mean?
They
That's
both
a
said
2-part
Joe Namath.
question. It wasn't.
No.
Wasn't it what number is he wearing and
No.
why is he not wearing?
I might have worded it like an idiot.
Yeah.
I probably butchered it. It was
Alright,
supposed to be
you
one
lose
more.
a
Laura-
point
Laura,
as,
we're gonna get-
as the mediator.
Laura, we're
the
gonna.
Moderator.
Mike Howe likes penis. Says yo. Kyle Gore, we're gonna get to that segment in a little bit.
Dude, this chat is fucking wild.
We're gonna have to get a
Holy
moderator.
shit.
This is insane. Okay, so we're tied up.
We're gonna need a moderator.
We're tied up in trivia.
Dude,
If that's how you feel, we'll go with that.
Okay.
Jay slightly winning. All right, this one's kind of tough. Which city did the Rams originally play in? When I saw this, I fucking shit myself. I couldn't believe it. So I'll give you a hint. It's not like what you would think. So it's not St. Louis.
Can I ask has this franchise?
They have a team now, a different team.
Okay, that was what I was. Dude, I don't know.
I can't believe the chat right now. This is out of control.
I'm not gonna know this one.
This is a tough one.
Um,
They have a
I don't
team
think
now.
I don't think it's it, but no.
Go ahead.
Is it Baltimore?
No, but it's like kind of close. You're kind of close.
Kind of close. New York.
No.
I don't know.
You want one more guess, or you want me to say it?
I give up.
It's a shit AFC team.
Jets. No. I said Miami.
No.
Was it Cleveland?
Yeah.
Cleveland.
Dude, when I saw
Rams.
that today, I was
Yeah,
like, what
Cleveland
the fuck?
Rams. That's a weird one.
Did you guys even know that? Because I didn't.
Yeah.
I just thought of a shit team, and then Browns and Baltimore. And it was
Yeah.
kind of close, but
All right, so this one I expect you guys to be able to know. What team won 3 Super Bowls in the 1990s?
Super Bowl.
So what team won 3 Super Bowls in the 1990s?
Oh, this is easy.
Oh yeah,
All right, I'm ready. When you
3, 2, 1.
Denver
Cowboys.
Broncos.
Cowboys.
When did the Broncos?
Denver won 2, right, with Elway.
I thought
Did
the
they-
Cowboys,
the
was
Cowboys
the
won-
80s.
The Cowboys won in 93, 94, and 96.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Unless the website's lying.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
no,
they're
it was the
lying.
Cowboys, but I know Denver won 2.
90
You want to fact check this one?
96 was the Patriots were in the Super Bowl. They lost to the Cowboys. 94 was the Bills. They lost to the Cowboys. No,
Yeah,
look
I just knew it was the Cowboys.
check alert.
The chat's all over it. Sarno's all over
It
it.
was the 80s, I thought.
Do we want to Google it?
Cowboys? No, they were 90s.
Robert,
They haven't made the Super Bowl
Robert,
since.
can I get a confirmation? Wait, I want a phone.
We gotta.
It is the boys.
It's the Dallas
All
Cowboys.
right, I take a loss. All right.
I always get scared I have the wrong
Why
answer.
did I think Denver?
Okay, this is
Sing
a
it
good
out,
one.
baby.
This is a good one. I want to know if you guys get this
Elway
one.
has 2 rings, so.
Okay.
What NFL team features a helmet logo on only one side of their helmet?
Wow.
Does that make sense to you guys?
Yeah. The logo's only on one side.
I expect both of you guys to know this one.
I'm ready when you are. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Raiders.
No, you both got it wrong. You said Raiders
Yeah.
and you said Jets.
Yeah.
You both got it wrong.
Oh,
When
I
you
know
go-
who it is.
You're gonna be
It's the Giants.
Oh my
Patriots?
goodness. No, I can't believe it.
Everyone's saying Steelers. Is it the Steelers?
It's the Steelers.
That's not that obvious, though.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
I didn't-
Good question then, Patty Ice. Thank you. I got my negative point back or what?
There
Did
you
I
go.
get-
Yeah.
All
You
right.
broke even.
All right. Okay, this is a fun one too. This is the last one. What's the score, you guys?
I'm down 1, so I need this, and then I need
And
a
then we're gonna
tiebreaker.
have to go back to Google.
Yeah.
All right. Which player holds the longest interception return for a touchdown?
I know this one. You can do it. Are you ready? It's a tie game.
Intimidator goal. Listen to him.
This is so easy. Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Ed Reed.
Yeah, that one is out. He
I was
won.
gonna
Ed
say,
Reed
yeah.
is correct for 107 yards in 2008.
That was easy.
So
Alright.
now it's tied.
Robbie, in the meantime, can we get a tiebreaker maybe loaded up?
Yeah. Oh, I'm on the website still.
Okay. All right. What do we got?
Hold on, I gotta guess the right answer because in the meantime, I get a. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah. It's the tiebreaker.
I got it. See what works right.
What the hell is going on?
Okay, you're never gonna get this one. So,
Someone's cooking pizza rolls.
what player led the NFL with 27 rushing touchdowns in 2003? Do you want me to give you this
I
four
know who it
names?
is.
I know.
You know?
It's the dude from why can't I think of his name?
I know who it is.
And
Give
they
the
won the
count.
Super
Give the
Bowl.
count.
No. They won the Super Bowl this year
Five,
too. From Denver,
four,
right?
3, 2, 1.
Wait. What year?
2003.
Give me a second.
So it's the year
We can't
before the
rush
Pats won the Super Bowl.
Can't just rush the fucking clock.
Chat was all over the
I think-
last one.
Oh man, I think I know who it is, but I'm
It's the
gonna get
dude
it
from
wrong.
Denver, I thought.
No.
Is it?
Go
Man,
ahead,
I
guess.
wanna-
Go ahead, guess. Tiki
in
Bar.
2003.
No,
No.
not Rondé Bar.
I want in 2003. I want to say Priest Holmes.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Dude. It's a neck, dude.
Yeah.
I give
I'm
you
gonna say
respect for
Priest
that
Holmes,
one.
but I
You won that one.
for
That's-
one reason I was thinking Sean Alexander, but I thought that was later. That was like
Wasn't it?
07
Yeah.
Dude, that is
or
Yeah.
06.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on the Madden cover. I think it was 06.
2003. Priest Holmes played a vital role in the KC Chiefs offense that
Yeah.
started 9-0, franchise best 13-3, and he set a new NFL record with 27 touchdowns.
Priest Holmes used to be that guy.
Yeah, like punt returner too.
Who was that other guy they had? No,
Jamal
Jones.
no. Before the Oh, that
Oh,
was
Larry Johnson.
Larry
That's
Johnson.
who you're
When he
thinking
had
of.
two
He was the
crazy
man.
years,
Yeah.
dude.
He was the
They
man.
had some good running backs in a row.
Yep.
Wow, Jay, I give you respect there. I didn't
Don't
expect
give
anyone
him
to
that.
get
We're
that.
playing him this week.
Sarno.
Fucking no
I like
Sarno coming out swinging.
Like,
loses to Jay again. Not surprised.
Oh, here we
Yeah,
go.
we
So,
know.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Doesn't
It just
appreciate that ringing.
It just sucks that if Sarno lines up on the field, I'm subbing in and I'm jamming him off. I'm not even. I don't care if we're up 50. I don't care if we're up 30.
Pulling a Scott
What
Bedard.
happened?
We were playing Hustlers and we were up like 50 points and I bring Sarno in and every time I brought him in, Scott went and played man on him and one of the times they doubled him.
I kind of love that.
They said we're not getting
I
beat by
love
this
that.
guy.
I love that.
Yeah, expect to
Literally
get
on
triples
the
this week
defense,
if
the
he.
man.
Yeah.
Hey, if we see you, Sarno,
Yeah.
we're sending
I'll
our dogs
I'll
after you.
Photoshop Sarno out of all the chip pictures. I would love that. Thank you.
We're sending him the meanest of lobsters.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. What do we got next? Do we have that segment? That special segment we did, Robert?
Yeah, we can do how did that happen, or we can do the buy, sell, hold.
Oh, let's do buy, sell, hold.
Buy, sell, hold, Robbie. So what do we go to? The
We
standings?
can go all the way. No, we'll leave it right on this. Because standings is just
So just leave it here.
yeah. Scroll up. Yeah, we'll start right there.
Okay.
Actually, let's go to next week
Okay.
because that will allow us to see who they're playing.
All right. Cool. So
Oh God.
this one is just as it sounds. Buy, hold, or sell. We're gonna treat these teams like you have $1 million invested into them.
Yep.
And you either gotta sell it because you're done. You know, you're done with this stock. It's all done. You can hold them, wait for next week, see what happens, or you can continue to buy
Okay.
if you see them at good value. So first team we're gonna start with, and we have a lot of these guys in the chat. Howe, coming off their second loss of the season. I'm buying some more Howe stock right now.
I want to say I'm buying. I mean, they got a solid roster. I still don't think that they've really put it together. And I think when they really start to find a game plan, like I like Howe's B. I think the more reps he gets, the better the offense is going to function. I think right now it's a little tough. First few weeks, they're missing guys. They're playing down guys. Obviously, this week in the rain, they're missing guys again. So it's tough. I mean, it's tough to buy. It's a risky buy right now because they've been missing guys all season. So how are they going to show up? But I think if they do show up, it's a good investment because they got the guys to put it together. I think somebody said Deuce had like 13 receptions through 4 games. Obviously, I think he missed a game there, but you got to get the guy the ball. So they gotta figure that out. But I'm buying.
I agree to a point. I think going in, they were, I think, my number one team, and I'm hearing now that Howe's B could possibly be done for the season. Is that true?
That stinks.
Yes, he's dealing with a real serious injury. Ricky is a great backup quarterback, but I don't. Ricky, the only thing that worries me is I don't know. I think he's bought in, but he misses a lot of games. Or, I mean, maybe he only missed 1 or 2 games, but he missed the playoffs. He missed Sunday, and I know he was injured, so that might be what it could possibly be. But it's tough. You got to get chemistry with your quarterback. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean their two quarterbacks are hurting.
So
Yeah.
I was over here buying. Well,
I'm
you just
holding.
you hold yeah you
Yeah,
held.
I'm not selling by any means. I think I had them number one going in or number two, but 2 losses doesn't worry me. What worries me more is their quarterbacks being hurt.
So after this insider
Yeah.
information, I'm holding as well.
No,
I was
no,
over here
yours is already
insider
in.
training.
You already hit the buy button. That's not how it works.
If you don't
order
know-
was already fulfilled.
You know-
Your stocks, you already bought them.
Oh, the next one.
No.
Is tough to say.
Well,
Demon time.
demon time.
I know my answer. The answer is easy, but I just.
I'm calling the Pelosi's and I'm selling that shit last week. I'll get the receipt.
All right, what?
That says I sold it last week, so that
I don't know what to do. I think I bought because the quarterback changed because it was low or I held. I don't remember.
How'd that work out?
Stock was where it was like pennies on the dollar anyway.
Penny stocks.
Yeah.
It's not worth anything.
Still.
I don't know what to do.
Now it's like nickel stocks, maybe.
I've been buying
It's
way
worth-
too
it's worth
much.
Nothing.
I've been buying way too much.
You lost
Demon Time.
everything on this.
I've lost a lot of money on Demon Time this session. I've been hitting the buy since week 1.
And it just, are you gonna finally sell? Get yourself a coffee at least.
I can't afford it if I sell right now.
You can't even.
If
get
I
a
sell
coffee.
right now, I can't get a coffee.
If you're
I-
lucky to
He
get
said
one
short.
coffee bean.
He said short. Demon time don't sell.
Who
Yeah.
said that?
Bailey.
Bailey, I love that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Dan Cruz says I got 100% completion rate.
No one cares.
I mean, I like it. But like, are you going to be the answer for that team? Can you lead your team to a championship? I haven't seen you throw. It's tough being a rookie and a quarterback. I will say that.
Short
It's tough.
that team off the market.
Yeah,
Everyone's
I'm
ripping
not.
it.
I think team time I'm selling, and to make a long story longer. So
I'm telling you. So get a back date on that and sell that shit last week.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to fucking sell, boys. I'm sorry.
get ready to learn.
To learn Chinese,
So-
buddy.
So, all right, next one, Boom Boom. We both bought last week.
Oh my god, get rid of this fucking team.
Get
Great
rid of the
investment.
stock.
Great investment.
Good week to
We're
sell.
buying now. Buying now.
No, I was mocking you for your investment last week. No,
Oh my god, wait, didn't I convince you to buy them?
Yeah,
too?
you did.
I wouldn't buy them
What
with someone else's
fucking
money.
idiot I am.
This is when your buddy calls you up and says, "Dude, I got this great stock for you," and I say, "All right, I'll put a couple $100 in."
This is Leo calling that guy in Wolf of Wall Street when he's selling
Yeah.
penny stocks and he's
Say-
high 8,500.
Yeah.
Arrow time.
Yeah, hero time.
Yeah.
That's Boom Boom right now.
Boom Boom is dead.
Oh no.
Clip this. Clip this. Put this hat on my head. Clip this. Boom Boom is dead.
Oh, good night, Benjamin. I'm selling my Boom Boom stock.
Yeah.
You forced me to buy it last week.
I apologize.
You
You'll
know
be
what I
paying
mean?
for that one for years.
Jay, have you made your answer pretty clear?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on.
All right.
Danny Cruz said, Jay, why your hairline look like the Wu-Tang? Wow.
This
There's
chat is
been a
out
lot of
control.
mean things said. At least you didn't have an account named after,
You're-
Sure, I will.
yeah, that's the point.
Yeah.
Guardians.
Danny,
yeah.
stand up if you're gonna insult me, all right?
Oh, boy. All right. Anyway, Guardians. I don't remember what I did. Oh, I think I bought back. I
No,
bought
I-
the dip. I bought the dip.
I was holding.
I bought the dip on this team.
Oh, when we beat them?
Yeah, we
Oh,
bought
okay.
both. I
Yeah,
bought both. I was sold on both. So
Yeah.
I made a little bit of my boom boom losses back on
So,
Guardians.
what are you doing? Are you holding now then? Or are you going to sell it and you're securing
No,
your
they're
profit?
gonna. I'm buying again because they're gonna beat the fucking bag out of Boom Boom.
Oh, they're
so-
playing Boom Boom?
Yeah, they're gonna beat Boom Boom bad this week.
Mm.
So, yeah, I'm buying Guardians even more. Not a large amount. I'm
Just
I'm
fit your
investing
fit.
a lot,
Okay,
yeah.
so you've made your entry.
Yeah,
You've been, hitting the dips a little bit.
Me and Finn
Now
did
you're
smelling
now you're
salts.
slamming them going into this week.
Yeah, me and Finn did smelling salts at 8 a.m. before this game. So I'm fine. I like what the type of energy that they're bringing.
I'm gonna hold. I'll just hold my Guardians. bag right now. Jay?
Jay.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold. I'm not sold yet. Gore's played well this season. It's just about game managing. Obviously, I saw a big game against Bad Boys with them, and I said it on the live. He almost made a mistake that blew the game when he could have managed it out, but they pulled it out. He's played pretty well this season. I think he's the key to their success, as we've said multiple times this year. I like their roster. Um, so I'm holding. I think they're gonna smoke Boom Boom this week, but we got to see what they do in the next few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
All right, next one, Dream Killers, which is kind of a tricky one. They've been tricky all year long, in my opinion. I don't remember what we said last week. Do you?
I don't know, but I know what I'm saying this week. Sell this
Yeah,
stock.
I
2 and 3.
going up against the Risley Bears.
I think this is smoke and mirrors this team right now.
Yeah, I'm selling this week, based on your opponent. So with all due respect, you know, it's like a
That's
long
not so
weekend.
long.
Sometimes you just get rid of your position heading into the long weekend. You know.
Yeah, what do you think, Jay?
It hurts to say, but I'm selling.
So everyone's so.
I haven't been a big fan of their roster this year. They've put up some decent games, but I'm selling. Tough game this week.
Grizzly Bears. I mean, I can't buy any more Grizzly Bears. I've been
Why?
buying them all because I've been buying them all season
It's a
long.
great time to buy even more.
No. I'm holding because my average is so fucking low on Grizzly Bears. Like, because I've been slamming it all season long.
Right.
I'd be silly to buy this high.
I think you'd be silly not to. I think they're gonna go. I'm gonna go a step further. I think they go undefeated.
I just don't want to mess with my average. That's
They're gonna go undefeated regular season and then lose to me or Jay in the championship.
okay.
That's what my prediction. Looking, I know they're gonna get pissed.
Yeah.
I think they lose to primetime before they get to us.
I think so.
Yeah.
Bubba, what do you think of that?
No, honestly, I think there's a better chance than not. All jokes aside, that they go I think, like I said, they have a really good chance if you look at their matchups to go undefeated regular season. But as Jay learned possibly last year, let me ask you, Jay, do you wish you lost a game regular season last year?
No.
And I say that because sometimes it's good to get that
It's
loss.
battle tested a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was just strength of schedule for us last year. Obviously, we didn't play the toughest teams. I think the other side had a lot tougher games overall. I think we were tested against Dirty Squad, but I think it's tough. I think we just weren't ready for the energy in that game. And they outplayed us. We didn't play well in our game, and I think you got to play those big games specifically for that energy. So I don't know if I'd say like I hope that we lost, but I wish we played better energy games because a lot of our games we're just used to winning by so much that you never got that oh shit factor, that pucker factor.
Yep.
And I think when it kind of happened in the playoffs, we just weren't used to it. So it's just about being able to match the energy that the team across from you is putting out. And hats off to TDM last year. They were a very energized team when they played, obviously led by DJ. But yeah, you just got to have those big energy games, I think, throughout the season to prepare you for the big playoff games.
And I will say that Risley has had those. Like they played almost not every good team, but they played a lot of good teams, dude, and beat them.
Who?
Risley.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's not like they have a cupcake schedule.
They're very bad.
They're actually like, yeah, they are.
Bubba's texting me.
Yeah, I agree, Walter. I agree. You guys have been in a lot of close games, but it's against good opponents, and you won all of them. So they have a better chance of not winning. I'm buying their stock. Nelson's holding. Jay.
I'm buying Risley. I think they have a good roster. They can do a lot. They're not really one dimensional. But I do worry that when it comes down to it, are they going to be able to make adjustments? Because
What are you going now?
you can look at on paper and you can look at records and see good teams, but when you face someone that knows what they're doing and they start game planning and changing things up, I think that's again a big thing in this league where teams don't change things up. They have a decent half, they run with the same shit, and it's like if it's a close game, there's always room for improvement. If you're blowing a team out in the first half, obviously you don't got to change things up, but I think if they play, like I think you give Riley another shot at them in the playoffs, he's going to game plan a little bit better, and I think they're going to have a tough time against that. But I'm buying right now.
All right. So moving on, we are on to nor'easters. Let's say nor'easters.
What was that? Oof. That's-
We've met.
Yeah,
That wasn't a sign of confidence there.
Bad purchases.
No,
That wasn't
no.
a sign of
I've
confidence
made.
there.
I think I bought
You
them
bought
last
them
week.
last
Yeah,
week.
we did.
And it just plummeted again. Monday morning just opened up. Morning bell
It
hit.
was at like $2, and now it's legit at like a couple pennies, dude.
That sounded like you were looking at like a '99 Camry. Oof.
It's dead.
Anyways.
This stock is dead.
It's like the car didn't start when you're trying to sell it, you know.
Yeah, I'm selling, and it's not worth anything. I don't mean I'm not being a dick. Stock ain't worth nothing. It ain't got no gas in it.
Well said. I mean,
I think trying to sell nor'easter stock is like when you're trying to give a homeless person food. They just don't want, they want booze and they want
Put the lipstick on a pig. Nelson, anything else, or should we move on?
Moving on to the
Okay.
next one.
Go ahead. What do we got?
We got Punishers. So I'm gonna buy more Punishers right now. After a big win, I think that they're gonna win big again this week. So I'm buying more Punishers.
They're gonna win, but I'm still selling. Danny's gonna hate me, but it's about consistency, especially in the quarterback position, and unfortunately, he hasn't shown it this season. So
I didn't even realize you said that. Just sold a car and won't start. I've legit had that happen before. Legit trying to sell this person a car, dude.
And you're just like, well, just
Wouldn't start. Brought the jumper
run
back.
it. Ran it all day.
Yeah.
runs
the
great.
jump. Brought the jumper back out. Wouldn't sell. I wouldn't start again. Not even kidding. 2 hours later, they drove by in a new car. Not no word of a lie.
Danny was in the back.
Right?
There.
I'm glad that I could give them the idea that they didn't want to use it. But anyway,
Oh,
so you're selling them.
I'm not completely sold on their roster either. A lot of people say they like Punisher's roster. I'm not completely sold on it. Haven't been all year. But you know,
I'm buying. I think
he's right.
I think that this is I don't know who the rest of their schedule is, but they were 1-3. It looks like they're gonna go 3-3 here. And beginning of the season, we were sold on them. So I think this is a good time to buy.
All right.
Pat?
I don't know if I can take any more of that. Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna just. I guess I'll just hold because it's still like.
You're not sold on them though.
No.
No, you're not buying on Punishers yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold right now. I'm
Okay.
gonna hold.
I'm buying, Jay's selling, and you're holding.
Yeah.
All right. GG. Their stock took a little dip. It was a good time to buy. I can't remember if we bought or not. I'm buying. I'm kind of bought in on the Greek odds.
I'm buying more too. Yeah, against TD Mafia, I think that they're gonna continue to handle business.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
buying. I like the roster. I think it comes down to Jacob. He's been doing pretty well so far. As long as he game manages and doesn't try to get ahead of himself, it's a good investment.
And it's not raining either, because I saw some throws of his this
Well, I
week.
mean, it looks painful when he throws regularly, so the rain is gonna.
Poor kid's got.
But he gets it done.
The thing he's got to do.
And he's becoming a quarterback that guys want to play for, so I respect it.
Oh, I mean, he's a great teammate, great guy. It just looks like he's got a shoulder issue or something when he throws, but
I
it
will
doesn't
say
mean he
though,
doesn't get it done. I mean, look at Tambo. Tambo's a weak if he gets it done, but the guy looks like he's throwing a javelin every throw.
well, Jacob does now get Duval on Saturdays too. That I'm sure that doesn't hurt. Playing another.
I know,
day of the
dude.
week
A
with
lot
him.
of their guys, they're the Greek gods, and they have a lot of the same
They're
guys.
the
on
new
their
ST.
team,
A lot of people are saying.
playing.
Yeah, what was that laugh about? They're the new ST.
Yeah. All right.
The next
What do we got
team.
next?
What do we got for the next team here?
Touchdown Mafia. Good time to sell.
Sold that yesterday.
They got their first win, but I don't see it.
Yeah,
This
I think we called them a day trade last time.
Yeah. Oh,
So that's a successful day trade.
Yep.
I'm selling.
made our money for this week. Let's
Yeah.
get out.
Get a few meals at McDonald's for that.
Is that a
You know?
is that an insult?
No, it's not. Everybody loves a day trade.
Okay. All right. We're all out of TD Mafia. We all sold. Hustlers.
Selling.
Really?
Why is that? You want to hand me one of those things? What are you gatekeeping
Against the
those?
bad boys?
Yeah. You gotta beat me in trivia to get one.
Yeah. What is Howe smoking? Who's beast mode?
Lazu.
Oh,
I think it's
I got a
Lazu.
bone to pick with Lazu.
I got no bones to pick with Lazo.
We're double teaming him this week. We'll get into that a little bit later, Lazu, where our game plan is for you.
Yeah.
But you might as well stay home, buddy. Double teams on offense and defense.
Yeah. Exactly.
Um,
ECP, somebody says.
must be the same he smoked while reffing, buddy. I didn't even have to ref that game. I'm gonna be honest. With all due respect.
That's like it's a
I didn't even have to be there.
the ultimate insult. I didn't even have to ref that game.
There was
Yeah.
nothing to be refed on that game.
Yeah.
With all due respect.
But the stats off them, I
rookie
love
mode
it.
in Madden.
Hustlers, why are you selling?
They suck.
You think they suck?
Yeah.
I know you beat them by 60, but
I mean,
they didn't have
Was
Pat.
Pat there
no,
at
they
quarterback?
didn't have Pat, but realistically, I mean,
They're a totally different team with him.
are they?
really
He's still throwing a lot of picks against a good offense. You're throwing that many picks, you're not going to be in a game.
But they win with him at least.
Against who?
They won Punishers.
Five
and
guys on
five
Nor'easters.
overtime and five
Oh, did
Yeah,
he
they
just change
so
my,
they-
did he just change my? I was
They
behind
beat
that.
Punishers with Punishers had 6 turnovers, and it took them 5 overtimes, and then they beat 5 guys on Nor'easters.
When did you get off the phone with Nancy Pelosi or whatever her name is?
Yeah, it's. I mean, yeah, selling.
He sold
sorry.
me on that. I'm selling.
I'm holding. I was gonna buy. I'm holding.
Yeah,
He did-
Leo's
he
on
did-
the phone calling you guys.
I'm
Yeah,
holding.
I don't like holding them this week. I think they have a tough matchup. I think the bad boys are gonna
This
play
one's-
with they're gonna play tough this week, I think.
We'll get into this, but I will say one thing. This week is gonna tell you about both these teams. We'll finally get an identity for both these teams after
Okay.
this week.
And-
Yeah, guys.
Drew, what whose game plan is the same every week? We need to know.
I don't know. 4-packs of high noons and I'll tank just to see Jay lose more hair. I love that.
It's gonna be tough for them to double team you when you're on the bench, Lazo.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's gonna be
shit.
tough for him to lose any more hair.
Yeah, that's true.
But don't worry, because this next segment is sponsored by Istanbul Hair Resort.
Miracle Grow.
Yeah, me and Jay plan on next year going to Istanbul
I'm
again.
Pat Nelson. I used to be bald.
Yeah.
2 years of that stuff, and look at this.
Yeah. Great head of hair. All right. Bad boys.
I'm buying
Why?
because I think that they're a team. I think they have good leadership. That's why I'm buying right now. I think that Yogi. You made a good point earlier where you said that they haven't really compared to that dirty squad defense, and I still do think they're capable of playing that kind of caliber ball. So I'm gonna buy in, and I think that Yogi and Yeva are gonna lead these guys to buying into the system and playing the way they can.
Jay?
I'm holding. I wasn't impressed this week. I think they were. I mean, granted that weather, it's kind of easy to be predictable, but I think they were pretty predictable.
That is
Mhm.
ridiculous.
I think they were pretty predictable. They didn't really change much up, so I'm holding. I still have faith in them. I saw House play a real good game at quarterback against Guardians. But I think it's like you've said a few times this year, Mike. I think you just got to make the decision. I think at this point, House is the quarterback. You have to roll with him, and
Yeah.
you can't. Even in the Guardians game, I think it kind of fucked them going back and forth.
I think
The
they even
dump
this,
pass and
this
you
week
just-
they didn't do it, and they tried to do it one time and fumble for 6.
yeah, a long third down. They were
No, I
third
get
and
it,
mid,
but
but
it just almost like
why bother? I mean, it's
Yeah.
just run an offense behind one guy and get
they
it
shown they
done.
can run the ball too. Like they are. a physical
Yeah,
team.
he started running on us, and I was like, shit. I hope he doesn't keep doing
You know
that.
what I mean? So I don't know. I think they've. I'm gonna think it's a good time to buy Bad Boys on the dip 3-2. I think they're better than that, and
That's what I'm saying.
I think that this week will be, like I said, we'll get into it more when we get into matchups, but it's be a good week to see what type of team everyone is. Really show their identity, especially in that game. Oh God, Only Flags takes on BBL this week.
I'm selling.
Let's start with Only Flags.
I'm selling. They're going up against a rare species. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
there's only 1 in a million becomes a blue lobster. You know what I mean? So I think it's time. Somebody's got it. You got to sell one of them.
Do you?
I'm gonna ride with my boys.
I'm holding. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm holding only flags.
Okay.
I'm holding.
I think Howe's gonna crumble.
What does that have to do with your team?
So
That's how
I'm,
much fucking headspace I have. I should be. Oh my god, I should be paying rent.
Yeah, I'm buying only flags. I think a lot of people don't really respect our roster until you play us. And I already have an idea of what this fucking jabroni's gonna try to do against us. So
What am I gonna try to do?
we'll keep that in the.
No.
That
If you're
means
that
you're.
good,
That means you're.
no,
You
if
see
you're
us as
that
an
good,
absolute
if you're
threat.
that good,
No, I think you guys are a good team.
no, don't
That's
Bill
why
Belichick
don't
me.
be.
No, what do you think?
No, I
we're
really
gonna
don't. I think
do?
you guys are a good team, but
You just said I already know what this
I think
jabroni's
we're
gonna
just.
do.
I
Say it
think
with
a
your
lot of
chest.
people look at our roster and think that we're not that good.
Because you guys aren't. You got look at like you guys don't have depth. I watch you guys play.
Seem to
Your
be doing
back-
just fine.
How is your back feeling?
Our back's fine. I think the team. Realistically, I haven't had to do much on defense, and we have the best defense in the league.
You
right
have
now.
the most picks in the league, so that's a lie. Okay, moving on.
we have the
You
best.
don't even know what to
We
say
have
to
the best
that.
defense in the league right now, and the best offense.
You lead the league in picks. Yeah, what do you mean? Yeah, you haven't had. to
You
do
lead the
much?
league in picks.
Yeah, look at him. He's shook it. He's sweating. Look at.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
You
see,
It's just
Ramon-
because it's just
more
because I
picks than the
His
other
back is
17
fucking killing.
teams.
He's on
It's
the hot
because
seat.
I have a lot of head up here and the light.
Right? Yeah,
fucking-
he doesn't know what to say. Yeah. It's gonna come down. I'll tell you what's gonna come down to only flags. Jay Charles, are you gonna fucking fold like a cheap suit again, or are you gonna clutch it this year? No, that's serious. He's a great quarterback.
Cheap
He's
suit.
You tell me.
We'll see. I guess, right?
Is Bryce working this week?
Bryce sold
No.
this week.
Yeah,
Bryce had
Bryce-
5 drops.
We
We-
want to see Bryce. The
We had
Lobsters
Bryce-
want
we had
Bryce.
Bryce quit his job for
Okay.
only flags. So
Okay, good.
He-
We got a little
he
something
bought
for
Look,
Bryce.
he had 5 drops this week. I think he's a great player though, but he worries me because he'll like go up and moss 4 people, and then the next he'll drop an open touchdown trying to jump up and like do a spectacular catch. and
We
almost
got
drop.
something for Bryce this week.
I agree. I think that's part of the game, though. I think it's just learning that consistency. Well, not learning that consistency, but getting the experience and becoming a consistent player.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'm not betting on this game. I'm not. I just like talking shit to Jay because I know I'm gonna have a target on my back. No, all jokes aside, I think Jay, to be honest with you, does carry a big load on this team. I've said it since day one. I'm not gonna change now. They do have some playmakers though, and it's set up to Jay. You got big blockers out in front Jay can run behind, and then it sets up the play action and the deep ball to their burners, like a Matt Shannon or a Bryce. So that other speed guy. I know what he did. He designed a team to run and then the deep ball,
It's gonna have to be Sarno this week.
but
It's
the end
gonna
of
have
the
to be
day,
Sarno.
it's a
It's
big
not gonna be
factor.
Matt Shannon, and it's not gonna be Bryce this week.
I personally think this year I have to do less than I did last year.
That's not good for the league.
Yeah, I mean that. I honestly feel like
I kind
think
of
that-
disagree.
I think I have to do less this year than I did last. At least from my standpoint, like it feels like I have to do less.
Can I get a nooner, please? Have I earned one of those?
Absolutely, you have.
Thanks, bud.
You don't get mango. That's my
All
favorite
right,
kind.
all right.
Yeah. So who's
Passion fruit?
stopping?
Good enough for me.
Who's DJ?
Well, yeah.
Who's stopping D? That's Drew. Drew Fournier, best 10th round pick in the league.
Okay, well, but
Actually, I will say though,
I'm gonna stop him.
he has played really good. He can like do a little bit of everything.
Amin will-
Catch.
Amin will-
Patel,
Amin
Drew
will
is gonna
lock-
run his ass down.
No, we won't.
Yeah, he'll run.
No,
him
we
over.
won't. I see
He'll run
Amin
him
in the
over.
gym every day.
That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Drew doesn't go to the gym at all, and he's still gonna run him over.
No, he's not. Amin chops those feet.
Only flags, best team in the league.
Who said that? Sarno?
I did. I'm telling you, we're underrated, man.
No,
I'm
you're not. No, you're not.
Fucking
Yeah.
5-0.
No, you're not. Everybody
But,
knows
but
how
everyone's
you
like,
guys
oh,
are.
the schedule,
No.
their roster, their depth.
Nobody said that.
telling you,
You're still caught up on the Dream Killers, dude. You're
Yeah.
using the same excuses used. Oh, nobody's saying
That's
that.
what we hear.
Every
thing
week
they're
for the
saying
Dream
is-
Killers. we were fucking doubted. Almost every single game last year. we were
Not by
projected to
us.
lose.
Not by us.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the only thing they've said about Only Flags is that you guys lack depth, which you do, and Jay's gonna have to carry that team, which you've been doing. Like, what else is need to be said? Nothing that we said was false, and everything that's been happening. I literally said I wouldn't be surprised if Jay carries this team to a championship. You guys are 5-0. You're carrying the team,
Who's beast mode?
just like most quarterbacks do.
Who's beast mode?
Lazu.
Wow.
Patty doesn't even go to the gym. We're at Lazu.
I'm gonna
Lazu, I told you, don't even show up. Why? Double, triple team.
That's where Patty gets his shakes. He just goes in and buys a shake. And
Yes, I'm walking right out. Thank you.
I make good shakes. Yeah, no.
You're not even gonna get. It's just no point of showing up when you're gonna get double and triple team. Okay.
So you're gonna have 4 people on Matt and 2 on Lazu.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, we want
Yeah.
Sarno. We want Sarno and crew to beat us.
Yeah. We're gonna make somebody else besides Matt and you and Lazu.
That's a great plan.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Everyone has a plan.
What's your plan?
Until they get
What's your
punched
plan?
out.
What's your plan?
We told you ours.
Is that wait? Did you just threaten to punch me? You guys heard
Is
it?
Kamish tuned in tonight?
Yeah. Or,
Hey, I'm just saying, last time I played Howe, he fucking hit me with brass knuckles and sent me to the ER.
yeah, I got it. Listen, I was involved in a little altercation this weekend. I'm done. I'm done replying. I'm done.
Kyle,
I'm done
are
everything.
you talking about the Blue Lobsters or are you talking about Only Flags right now with your depth comment? Because we had
I
that for
think
we
he's talking about-
Yes, that is Kyle Gore, comment of the night. They don't lack depth because they have so many guys who know their roles. We have
What on the bench?
no, our whole team. We
Yeah,
have,
you don't.
we have very
yeah.
good role players.
We
You
do.
don't
1
play
through
half your
10, you
fucking
don't know
players.
who's coming at you for the Lobsters. It could be anybody.
buddy.
Yeah, I said it. You better watch out because Almond's coming for you guys this week.
You don't even play half your team.
That's not true.
I
Moving
think
on.
it's true.
What are you? Are you buying?
I think we have 3 guys that play both ways.
We
Yeah,
have.
exactly.
We have
have
one
like
guy.
one. Yeah.
We have one guy who plays both ways.
Yeah, you guys don't have guys that are good enough to play both ways. Just say that.
He is such a fucking asshole.
He Bill Belichick does.
All right.
We don't know
How will flop like LeBron?
I love it,
Oh,
Coach
man.
Drew.
Nora, why did you no call no show that game when we
That's-
played your team?
Seriously, hey Drew, I even hit you with the free throw
Yeah, Drew.
celebration.
Andrew had a lot of stuff to do that day.
He had a lot of stuff to say the night before on the podcast, and then he didn't show up when we got that dub.
Yeah, Drew, he did
Drew,
get you there.
I'm not mad at you. I'm just disappointed.
Yeah,
I don't
I
know.
was looking for your truck all day long, and
I'm gonna be flopping all Sunday in this game. Hey, I want to shake your hand because there's a chance that me and you are probably gonna yell at each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway,
Yeah,
are you buying BBL? We took too long on this. Are you buying BBL?
Yeah.
Are you buying BBL?
Yeah. But I mean, they're gonna have a down week this week, but I'm looking at the rest of the season.
All right.
Take that.
So you should buy Sunday after our game.
No, it's one of those that I want to get it at the price now. So that even if
Oh, you think it's gonna be a quick?
Oh, he's buying for the long term.
Quick dip there?
yeah.
What do you think, Nelson? Buy BBL?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm buying BBL.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like-
Andy, I think I have a feeling what Jay's gonna say about this one.
I think they're gonna play a pissed off Honey Badgers this week.
K&D. I sold that stock before the season.
Have
Was
you
that
ever
even
traded
possible?
that stock?
Actually, I didn't even buy it. I'm sorry.
never
That
touched it.
K&D, I didn't even buy
You
it.
never touched it. That's one that you saw in the news, just went right over your head every time, huh? You didn't care to do any,
Yeah, no,
any
that was,
purchases on
that
that.
was one of the ones you just flip the page right away.
Yeah,
Look at the next page of stocks and
Are you buying?
No, not this week. I'm not.
I think
And
it's
I like
the
them,
whole. I think you're selling, or what are you doing with them?
Oh, right. I guess I'd hold because I don't want to sell on them just yet. But
No, they give you little glimpses of hope, and then I'll hold. I'll hold Candy.
I guess I'll hold.
And it's hard to sell something you never had.
They're turning into a day trade for me.
Yeah.
They're
Okay.
turning into a day trade for me.
Honey Badger.
This feels like a Friday afternoon where you don't know whether or not to hold on to them heading into the next week
Right.
of trading.
Right.
and I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold it.
Okay.
Honey Badgers, I'm buying right now. I'm hitting that buy pretty heavily.
I think it's a good time to buy Honey Badgers too.
Yep.
That coming off a loss, they're 2-3. Looks like they're
Not a
playing
2-3
on their
team.
headed to the plan, but I think it's a great time to buy Honey Badgers, Jay.
I'm buying as well. I think earlier in the season they had some guys missing some big games. I think they could be, if they were there, I think it could be one of the teams that we talk about as one of the better teams right now.
Definitely.
So I'm buying them. I think they got a good offense, defense, good enough. They've played good in some tough games, but I'm buying.
Okay. Last two teams, prime time. Is this a good time? I mean, they went up after playing
Quite
a
a
third string quarterback.
Yeah, I think their stock probably went up a lot, right?
Yeah, playing Whiskey Boys too.
And now they're playing Whiskey Boys now. I'm buying more prime time.
Me too.
I think I have to.
Yeah. At 3-2, I think they're better than that, and I think that they're gonna string together a couple wins. That's been their problem, is just inconsistency. But they've been in every game basically that they play. They've legit lost both games by one play, essentially at the end of the game. Good time to buy. I'm buying prime time.
Yeah. Great team. Again, another team that can do a lot of different things offensively. I haven't seen too much of their game, so I don't know how they're going to be defensively. But I think when you can do a lot of things offensively in this league and you're not one dimensional, you're tough to beat any week. So I'm buying.
All right.
That leads us to the last one, Whiskey Boys. I don't think they're gonna win this week against prime time.
And they're
so,
1-4.
Yeah. I'm going to. I'm gonna have to sell. I think they're gonna lose this week.
Yes. Let's get rid of this stock while it still has a fucking like a couple. Like, I can at least catch the bus home. Oh my God, Tambo, what have you done, dude? I had hope for this team going into last week. This team. Howe flopped when I pushed him on the sideline. You pushed me late. I didn't say anything. I got up and I went to the huddle. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
And you won by multiple scores. So that's that.
That's all I'm saying.
9 points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think. What was 9 or 11? One of those two.
Not impressed.
Whiskey Boys?
Selling.
Okay, we're all selling. All right. Robert, are we ready for one of our favorite parts of the show?
Robbie, can we run How Did That Happen, please?
This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
This is absurd.
What is this, a new segment? I missed last week.
Oh yeah, new segment.
I think, right?
So we're gonna roll a couple clips and we're gonna react to it. How did that happen?
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So,
More like, how did that happen?
Robbie, maybe give
Okay.
us 40, just so it's not super delayed, give us 45 seconds per clip,
Okay.
if possible.
Yep.
And let us know when that first one comes. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, give us
Okay.
45 seconds.
Robbie, do your thing. And then in the meantime, we got 40 people in here and we also have 18 likes. So to
Stop
our
fucking slacking.
very loyal, community, please hit that like button. That's all we ask. Maybe share the video if you're feeling real crazy.
If you're feeling real peppy.
Yeah.
Andrew Gora says, Howe loses his composure. I can see it. Oh,
Can I say something? Coach Drew is one of my favorite coaches I've ever played for in my whole life. He would have you ready to run through a fucking wall. Doesn't matter what seed you are.
Yeah,
I wish he could somehow be involved in this league. I want Coach Drew. I want you on a roster next session in the fall. I think he'd make an impact. He wouldn't even have to play.
Here we go. We get the clip.
All right, so here we go. Here's how that happened.
That looks like an absolute duck by Jacob. You might not be able to tell because he doesn't have his hat on. He didn't want to get his hat wet this week.
Who is that?
And then this one is Bova drops back to pass and looks like he got hit by Casper the Ghost.
How'd that happen? Yeah, honestly.
What do you guys see here? Back to Jacob. Hands immediately on his head.
You're not sold on his
Joey drops it.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Back to Joey.
that right there kind of shows my concerns with Jacob's motion. Honestly, Jacob's was kind of impressive because it was like a
Kind of
floater,
pushed it out.
but it was like a floater that went 4 yards.
Yeah, but
Put the arc on that.
But
and,
even
like,
Duval
Joey
couldn't even
drops
get
it.
a fingertip on it. That's how bad of a throw that was.
But that's like, it was one of those that like it's almost like he threw it and
Jacobs
it just went
absolutely
vertical
loses
and
it.
went straight down. They're like,
Okay.
how do you get the ball that high and only get it 4 yards? It's
That's like
kind of,
a-
it's kind
like
of
a-
impressive in a way.
He hit a
He's out
four. He
here-
thought he was golfing.
He's
in a
throwing
flop shot.
knuckleballs. What do you want to? You know what I mean? What do you
And
want to
then-
say?
What about
Bova?
Bova?
That happens.
It's just a slippery football.
He's actually, let me say, Boba's got a pretty good throwing motion.
I think so too. I think his mechanics are pretty
Yeah,
solid.
yeah, he does.
You know what I mean? He really
But-
kind of does.
It's too fucking
But
cold
not
to.
in the rain. 'cause
What
he
the
fumbles
fuck?
like Casper the Ghost. Who gets the stat for the fumble here?
I don't know.
It's too fucking
all
cold
right,
to-
so,
What
Was
the
there a
fuck?
tuck rule there? Was
what do we got for the next clip, Robbie? Is that one running yet?
It's too fucking cold to. What the fuck?
what's that?
Dude. Shout out to the producer, Rob Time.
Oh, that is-
Without him, this is
It's too fucking
Great-
cold
Can
to.
I say something?
What
Great
the
colors,
fuck?
Too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like
Who was
them?
that?
Oh,
Who was that?
It's too fucking cold to.
hold on.
That's-
What
That
the
one
fuck?
back.
Who was that?
Who the fuck were you throwing to?
Who?
It's too
You know,
fucking
I
cold
thought-
to.
Cat, what is
What the
that?
fuck?
I think there was a big-chested woman in the stands that was trying to give a souvenir to.
Got stuck right in between her fucking boobies.
Yeah, he's trying to give.
And the funny part is, if you watch this clip, whoever's recording goes, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, he does. He goes, whoa.
Fuck.
All right. Can I explain why that happened?
You know, in my game,
It's
when
too
you were
fucking
repping,
cold
you
to-
came over when I
What
threw
the
the ball
fuck?
away, and you were like, "Nice throw, but you were talking shit. And that's
Can you
exactly what
believe
did
that
like
you lost to that guy?
It's too fucking cold to.
I haven't.
What the
actually.
fuck?
When have
It was
you beat me
pre-season.
in NEFL?
I just played you. The last game we played, Only Flags versus BBL, I beat you.
Buddy, I had a fucking
Pre-season.
traumatic
Yeah,
brain
but
injury
so this-
after the second
I
drive of the
fucking
game.
knocked you out.
So this was not a throw.
No. So the problem was they had me. I filled in for the league because our refs quit on us, and I was there at 8 a.m. I couldn't feel my fingers. I told you guys before the game, and look, it happens. Overthrown by 15 yards.
That's way more than 50.
My hand was frozen, dude.
You
and
threw it
still
into
won.
the
How
the
about I-
no-
Let's go
Frostbite.
with giving a fan a souvenir.
That's what I was gonna say. That reminds me
Somebody
of like
wanted an autographed football.
when they bring out the towels or no, the T-shirt, and they start tossing the T-shirts to the fans.
Yeah.
Somebody
Upper
wanted
deck.
an
They,
autograph.
yeah,
football.
they try to be nice and not give it to the people that
in
are
the front
trying to
row.
throw
They,
it
yeah,
as
they
hard
already
as
get
they
a
can.
good. Yeah, they already
Yeah.
get good seats.
Like they
and
see
they're
a
We're gonna
kid
give it to that guy
back there.
way up.
Yeah,
there."
yeah, he's like holding his kid up or something.
Yeah.
Like
Anthony Sarno says, "Keep living on the preseason, kid."
Even
Anthony,
hit you
I
at
will
camp.
see you on Sunday if I'm there.
Boy.
Won't I be there?
you weren't supposed to tell them that.
He told me weeks ago.
Yo, he told you before me, huh?
Yeah. Don't listen to any of these kid says. He's
Do we have any more clips and how that happened, or is that it?
no, I think we.
There's another
Oh,
one.
there's one more.
Yeah.
You got the little TV with Jupiter
Okay.
on it.
Shout out to Rob Time, producer of Flip the Bird Media.
Yes. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. If anybody wants to put any clips, send them in. Just make sure you get them Sunday night or Monday. What do we got here? Whoa!
Oh, I think we got a Bad Boys clip.
What is this right here? No, that's
No, prime time. Dylan Elliott,
I know
the,
this
the
one.
Island.
Oh.
Is this that?
Oh.
Whoa! Is that playing flag
Is
football
that
where
what
they
it
do the side snap
So
to
isn't
the wrong?
that- the problem is, isn't that a live snap?
Yep.
So why is no? Did it go at the back of the end zone? Was it
It
that?
should have been a safety. It was a
Yeah.
live snap. Eventually
call
picked
it?
up by the offense in the end zone, but they marked it where it hit the ground.
Oh,
So
bad
it's it's already been discussed. It won't happen again.
Should have been a safety.
That's how Sarno's
Nobody.
gonna
But the
snap
problem is
at
the
the seat.
defense didn't even like that. Could have easily been
Sick.
turned over right there, and someone should have known. Hey, that's a live football.
This
Yeah.
is a
Like, you know,
controversial play.
Like
It
the
was,
game.
yeah, it was very controversial. They I heard that they said if it happens again, the ref's getting shot in the parking lot. So
Did they really?
Get it right.
Did they?
Yeah.
I mean,
Get it right.
because that happened in your game, and we were on it immediately.
Get it right.
Lazio, I think, scooped it up, or who was it that
Yeah.
scooped it up? And
yeah, that was when
Nobody
Bellingham
blew
was
the-
shot on the sideline.
nobody ever blew the whistle. It was just it kept going. But that is it for how that happened. It's a tie game in the Celtics game. What just happened?
They were
Oh
up.
no,
We're up
2.5
by
minutes left to go, and somebody says that this is the last leg of my parlay. I need everybody in the chat to really hope that the Boston Celtics win tonight.
15-2 run.
Oh,
Not good.
Elliot confirms that they called it a safety.
Oh, they did.
He confirms
Okay.
they called it a safety. He says.
So they made the right call then, right?
Well, the defense kind of blew it because they should have jumped on that football, and that's six
Yes,
points, right?
It's already up there.
So
Yep.
But it's demon time, so I'm not surprised.
they're asleep at the wheel.
Seeing time.
All right, last segment of the night. We're gonna do our usual week 6 prediction. Drew with the official score of the Celtics. Thank you, Coach Drew.
All right. Going into 8 a.m. This will be our last segment.
Trap games.
This isn't a trap game.
Trap game. Not a trap game.
Who Day versus Demon Time?
I think
Next.
this is a bad week to be demon time.
Every week's bad week to be demon time.
This is extra bad.
It's getting to
I
the
think
point where
Uday's
people are going to
pissed.
stop showing up for.
I think Uday's pissed.
Their captain's gonna stop showing. I mean, the guy checked out week
I
2.
think he's.
That's not
I
good.
think Houday. Also inside info. I think Demon Time is Haverty missing a game for skipping that live.
He should.
Well, he might. I'm gonna say Houday by 23. It's my prediction.
I was gonna say 24.
Okay, so Houday 24. You said Houday by 23.
I'm 24.
Okay, I'm 23. You're 24.
Coach Drew, I want you to enter the draft next year. Me and you, captains. I want you to be
Jay?
the captain, Coach Drew.
I need a prediction from you.
We're gonna draft our guys.
23 and 24.
Yeah.
I got
We'll take Kyle.
Uday at 24 as well.
Houday 24. We're all on. This is gonna be a blowout. No other way to put it. Boom Boom versus
gonna be a
Guardians. Oh no, what's going on? What do you think about this one?
8 a.m. game, dude. This is a trap game. I will say that Guardians better be ready to go because
They
this is
played 2 8 a.m. games already.
yeah, and with no disrespect, but their starting quarterback missed the opening drive of the game.
He was there on time this week.
Okay, so he's there 50% of the time at an 8 a.m. game to start.
Okay.
And I think that Boom Boom's gonna be ready at 8 a.m. That being said, I still got the Guardians by 4 points.
Guardians 4 points. Jay, what do you think about this game?
Guardians by a lot.
You
I'm
think-
gonna say
You're really not sold on Boom Boom, huh?
No.
Haverty says hi, Jay.
Hi, Ronald.
Ronald?
Ronald Weasley.
Oh, I thought you meant Ronald McDonald.
No. I got Guardians by 18.
Wow.
I
I disagree with that.
I don't think that Boom Boom can keep up. I'm gonna say Guardians by 8. I think Boom Boom is officially dead, as I've said. All right, Dream Killers, Risley.
I got Risley by 9:15 slot 2. I got Risley by it's gonna be rainy 18.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
Risley by 18.
Yep.
What do you got, Jay?
Oof. I got Risley by 22.
Wow, Risley by 22. And I'm gonna go. For some reason, a late score tells me it's a little bit closer, but Risley by 11. And I think they're gonna control this game though. Wedgie.
Oh.
All right, moving forward, Norris is
The
Punishers.
Celtics are down by 1.
Yep.
Yes.
30 seconds.
Choke
Fuck,
this game.
dude.
Nor'easters Punishers.
I got Punishers by 13.
Punishers
by
by 22.
Coach Drew, can you throw? Are you going to be our quarterback next year?
Is Nor'easters gonna show up this week? That's the biggest thing. Like you gotta assume
It's going to be
everyone's in.
another rainy week.
Fuck it. I'm going Punishers by
Let's go,
3.
Celtics.
Going Punishers by 3. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I think they get all their guys. No, you know what? Actually, no, I'm not doing that. Okay. Greek odds, TD Mafia.
That's going to be you Sunday, Bryce. You're going to see the Time Lord for the first time.
What do we got in this one? Jay, lead us off.
Greek odds by 26.
I got Greek odds by, I'll say, 18.
Okay. I'm going to actually say it's a little bit closer for some reason. GG by 11. Okay. So we've all picked all the same teams.
Let's start. Can you guys stop
Yeah.
following me, please?
Okay. All right. Hustlers versus Bad Boys.
This is the game. I know you're taking Hustlers, so I'll take Bad Boys by. I'll take Bad Boys by 18.
I got Bad Boys by 13.
18. 13. I got. Fuck it. Hustlers by 5.
Wow, let's ride.
I don't know why, but they looked really good. If Pat's showing up, they got a chance. What do you got in this one? Only Flags, BBL. What do you think, Jay?
Only Flags by 11.
Pat?
BBL by 2.
I'm gonna say BBL by 6.
Don't give me the ball.
All right. Yeah, don't start that shit again.
Don't give me the ball at the end of the game.
You're gonna be down multiple.
What? So you can throw a
You
pick?
think so? How'd it go last time? I told you
You got
before.
bailed out by a rule.
Oh, you mean when
An
we got
asterisk
screwed
in
out
there.
of a down?
What do you mean when you I pulled your flag short and they gave it you a touchdown for it in the first half?
Well,
Wait,
that was short by yards.
Yeah,
With
my
the
yards
net.
too.
With the
My
net.
yards.
You wish.
Yeah.
I told Howe before the
Drew's got
semi
only
game
Flags by
last year.
6.
I told Howe before the semi game last year not to give me the ball in the last drive of the game,
You didn't trust your arm, so you did a handoff.
and he did, and we won.
You didn't trust your arm, so you did a handoff.
What do we got next?
Next one.
Candy Honey Badgers.
Honey Badgers by 1 million.
I need a real
Put
number.
1 million.
Honey Badgers
1
by
milli.
70, since that's the most you can take. Oh, well, technically,
put
it
1
went up
milli.
to 76 you can win by.
Put 1
No,
milli.
75 you can win by.
1 milli.
So 75 I'm going to put.
1 milli.
Okay. Yeah, we'll get your point. I'm going to say, I think this is actually going to end up kind of being close, but I think Honey Badgers win by 9.
Buddy.
I got Honey Badgers by 13.
Honey Badgers by.
Wow, Drew says that you're gonna throw a pick 6 for the Flags to win.
Drew, buddy, when are you gonna learn, man? You lost. You guys lost to me. The guy wearing the lobster hat. This is the guy throwing the ball into the bleachers. This is him, and you lost to this guy.
You are not him.
That is just
That is
tough.
true,
You know,
Coach
that's a
Drew.
tough pill. I get. Listen, I get it. The goofy guy with the hat.
Would
on.
you want to lose to you?
No. Oh my God, I would hate me. I would. I would hate me.
I would hate it
I
too.
do hate myself. Better yet, I do hate myself. No, I'm just. What do we got next? Prime time
we all-
whiskey. Last game of the.
We got an inbound pass for the final possession here.
This is good.
Live
timing,
Celtics.
Actually. Derek White
Oh,
takes out.
God.
Oh,
Blocking, blocking, yeah.
All right, 2, Coach. So we can catch the end of this. Prime time whiskey. Prime time by 18.
Oh, Drew. Drew's getting spicy.
You lost your composure on a flop.
Oh man.
What
know,
game?
How?
Oh, this week.
it
Dude, I
seems
got
like
my
a
leg
lot of
taken out.
people-
I'm sorry.
He
man.
watched our game. Coach Drew, you watched my full game this
A
season?
lot of people are saying how flops.
Oh,
No.
dude, I got my leg taken out. It's all good. At the end of the day, no hard feelings. It's
Coach
all
Drew, thank you
Prime
for
time
watching
whiskey.
the
What do
game.
we got here?
Primetime whiskey. I got primetime by. Oh,
How's got prime time by 18? So
I think they're gonna have trouble with that physical offense.
Yeah, their defense is garbage.
Yeah. So I got primetime by. I'm gonna say 18. Coach Drew, you know that we're 5-0, right?
18. What do you got, Jay? I mean, Pat. Oh, I put that on the wrong one.
I'll
You
go
say-
with the same thing.
Wait,
Just because
so
you
we're all
crossed it off
saying it?
already. So
Oh.
we're all saying prime time by 18.
Prime
We're all saying
time
18? Okay.
by 18. I've watched every game.
That's
Lock
the
it.
magic number.
What does that bowling guy say? Whether you love me or you hated me, you watch. So that's all I can ask for.
Oh yeah, Pete. What's his name? Pete.
That's all I can ask for. You were technically,
What's his
you
name?
watched.
What's that guy's name?
All right. Anyway,
Who do you think you
Peter
are?
Pan.
I am.
what we got? Any last comments before we?
7.3 left on the Celtics. That's it.
All right, Jay. Any last comments?
Shout out to the guys, to you guys, and to
Shut
Rob
up.
and Justin, the guys that
All right.
add the stuff to the league that make it fun, make it
Parker.
better.
Right?
Well, Parker.
Yeah, it is the website,
I
right?
didn't know you
Yeah,
were talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
See, you should
I
learn.
didn't know you were talking. I thought you were talking about
Show
something.
some fucking respect. Yeah, shout out to those guys and hope everyone stays healthy this year. I know we've already had a few injuries, so it's hopefully limit those for the rest of the year. Hopefully we're not playing in fucking puddles anymore.
Yeah, I know. Are we gonna get some fucking spring weather, boys?
Shout out to the guys that want to be heroes and play last week. Thanks, guys. That was fun.
You voted you didn't want to play.
You damn right I did.
I would have too. I was all over Howe. Ask him.
Yeah.
I was mad at him.
All right. All right. That's about it.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to another episode of
Flag football tonight. We'll
Flag
see you
football.
next Tuesday for episode number 24.
when BBL will be 6-0.
What do you think?